Have you ever wondered why some people achieve financial success so easily, while others struggle with their lives? Have you ever thought that by reading a few books or listening to some inspiring advice you could change your destiny? But in reality, what you read may just be theory. If you're feeling stuck and don't know where to start, don't worry, you're not the only one. There's one important thing that very few people share, a secret that, if you don't know it, you will remain stuck forever. And it's not in the slogans you hear every day, nor in empty lessons. In fact, it's a mindset, a wealth mindset that most people overlook. You may not realize it, but this mindset is the key to every financial success you desire. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 golden lessons on wealth mindset that no one ever told you. These lessons will not only change the way you think about money, but will also reshape your entire life. Let's explore them together right now. If you're still struggling to achieve financial success, it might be because you're overlooking the most important factor, the wealth mindset. You can work hard, invest a lot of time and effort, but if you don't change your perspective on money, you'll just end up back at square one. To truly achieve financial freedom, you need to have a different mindset. One of the little-known truths is, your mindset determines everything. When you change the way you think about money, success, and effort, you don't just change the way you earn money, but also how you manage, use, and invest it. Wealth mindset isn't just about how much money you have in your bank account, it's also about how you perceive opportunities, challenges, and failures in life. Most people live with a limited mindset, meaning they always believe that finances are limited, that you need money to make money, or that if you don't have a good starting point, you won't be able to go far. But that's just an illusion. Wealth mindset isn't just about making money, it's about viewing each opportunity as a step forward and each failure as a valuable lesson. Why is wealth mindset important? Because it's the foundation for changing your entire approach to life. If you believe that you deserve wealth and success, opportunities will naturally come to you. Wealth mindset helps you not only seek out opportunities, but also turn them into reality. You will no longer just sit around waiting for luck to come to you, but you will proactively create those opportunities. The reason why some people can change their lives in a short amount of time is because they have the right mindset. They never stop learning, developing, and improving themselves every day. And when you change your mindset, you'll see everything in your life change as well. Remember that all successful people have one thing in common. They believe in themselves and believe that wealth is a possibility, not something out of reach. And that's why wealth mindset is an essential element on your journey to financial success. Lesson 1. Perception of money. If you want to change your financial life, the first step is to change the way you think about money. Many of us grow up with misconceptions about money, thoughts shaped by scarcity, fear, and doubt. Have you ever heard the saying, money can't buy happiness, or rich people are always greedy? These beliefs often pop up in our minds, but in reality, they are just barriers that prevent us from achieving true wealth. Let's rethink. Money is not the enemy. Money is a tool, and this tool can only serve its purpose well if you know how to use it properly. A common belief is that money is only for the lucky ones, or wealth is impossible for ordinary people. In fact, all these statements are wrong. Money doesn't discriminate between who is better or luckier. It simply follows those who know how to think and act to earn it. One of the biggest mistakes we often make is thinking that money only comes from a job or from prestigious careers. However, if you want to get rich, you need to change this mindset. Money truly comes from solving problems. Rich people don't just earn money from their jobs, they create more value for society, and in return, they receive money. They don't just work hard, they work smart. What's even more important is that you need to start viewing money as part of the game. If you think of money as something distant, only for a few lucky people, you will always be stuck within your own limits. But if you start seeing money as a tool for personal development and helping others, you will begin to change the way you act and think about it. Wealth mindset is a mindset that allows you to see money as a means to create opportunities, rather than just viewing it as the ultimate goal. If you change this perspective, you will open new doors, not only in making money but also in personal growth and creating a positive impact on the world around you. Lesson 2. Set clear goals. One of the key factors to achieving financial success is setting clear goals. However, this is not as simple as it sounds. Have you ever felt like you're working hard every day but not seeing any results? It could be because you haven't set clear goals, or your goals are vague and lack specificity. When you don't have a clear goal, you're like a sailor without a compass. You may move, but you don't know where you're going. This can easily lead to feelings of exhaustion and disappointment when things aren't going as planned. In fact, having a clear goal is one of the keys to staying on track and achieving what you want. One of the best ways to set goals is by applying the SMART method. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When you use this method, you won't just have a vague goal like, I want to be wealthy, but instead you'll have a clear goal like, in the next 6 months, I want to save 50 million VND and invest in a retirement fund. But goals aren't just numbers. Financial goals should truly mean something to you. It's not just about making a large amount of money, but about achieving financial freedom and living the life you dream of. When you have a clear and meaningful goal, it becomes easier to make decisions, spend time on important tasks, and eliminate unnecessary distractions. Setting goals is also a way to create motivation. Each time you achieve a small goal, you will feel more confident and continue striving for the larger goal. These goals will help you maintain momentum and build inner strength to achieve long-term success. So, start today. Don't let time pass by without a clear goal. Ask yourself, what is my financial goal? What do I want to achieve in 1 month, 6 months, 1 year? Setting these goals will be the first step toward changing your mindset and heading toward financial success. Lesson 3. Patience and perseverance. In the journey of building wealth, there is one crucial factor that many people often overlook: patience. Have you ever felt frustrated when you didn't see results immediately? You start new projects, but when you don't see immediate success, you get discouraged and want to quit? This is why many people can't maintain financial success. Patience doesn't mean sitting still and waiting for success to come to you. In fact, patience is a combination of perseverance and a clear direction. You may not see results right away, but if you keep taking action, keep learning, and don't give up, eventually you will see the fruits of your labor. It's like planting a tree. You can't expect it to grow overnight, but if you care for it every day, it will eventually bear fruit. In the financial world, patience is an advantage. The wealthy aren't the ones who work the hardest, but the ones who are the most persistent. They know that success doesn't come overnight. In fact, many people give up when they are just one step away from reaching their goals. That's why you need to understand that every step, no matter how small, is part of the journey to success. Moreover, patience also means sticking to the strategy you have set. If you have a clear financial plan and a long-term goal, don't let temporary difficulties make you lose your focus. Remember that great success doesn't come from rushing. You must be persistent in pursuing your goal, even when things around you seem unfavorable. Perseverance isn't just about waiting, it's about continuing to move forward despite difficulties. This is what separates successful people from those who give up. Every failure is a lesson, and every lesson is a step closer to your goal. So, remember, when you feel discouraged or want to quit, just be a little more patient, because success is sometimes just one step away. Don't let difficulties or failures hold you back. Keep persevering, and you will reap the rewards you truly deserve. Lesson 4. Confidence. Confidence is the key to unlocking success in all areas of life, especially in building wealth. Have you ever doubted your abilities when facing a big financial opportunity? Have you ever lacked confidence when making important financial decisions? If so, you're not alone. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be developed. You don't have to be perfect or always have all the answers, but you need to trust in your ability to make decisions and take action. Every time you decide to do something, whether big or small, you need to believe that you can do it. If you don't, doubt will hold you back and cause you to miss valuable opportunities. One of the reasons many people fail to achieve financial success is because they are afraid to take risks or don't trust their decisions. Financial confidence means being able to face uncertainty, being willing to experiment, and accepting failure as part of the learning process. Successful people in finance often have to make risky decisions, but they don't let fear stop them from taking action. They believe in their abilities, knowing that even if they fail, they will learn and do better next time. Confidence is the foundation for making sound decisions. You can't build a solid financial foundation without believing in your ability to manage money. When you believe you can invest, save, and spend wisely, you will be able to do it. When you feel confident in facing financial opportunities, you'll be better at seizing them and turning them into real opportunities. So, how do you build confidence in finances? The answer is simple. Start with small decisions and gradually work your way up to bigger ones. Every time you achieve a small financial goal, you'll feel more confident in making the next decision. Over time, you'll realize that confidence isn't something you're born with, but something you build with each step you take. Remember, confidence is the energy that helps you overcome challenges and seek out opportunities. With confidence, you can make a difference in your own financial life. Nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself. Lesson 5. Smart investing. When it comes to building wealth, smart investing is the key factor that determines whether you can create sustainable prosperity. Investing is not just for the wealthy or those with deep financial knowledge. Anyone can invest, and if you start with small steps and understand the strategy, you can effectively build your wealth. Smart investing doesn't mean buying the hottest stocks or investing in areas you don't understand. In fact, investing in something you don't fully grasp will likely lead you into risky traps. Smart investing is about investing in what you understand and, more importantly, investing in long-term, sustainable opportunities. For example, instead of chasing short-term investment trends, start building a diversified portfolio, including assets like stocks, real estate, investment funds, and even investing in yourself through learning new skills or developing side businesses. One of the keys to smart investing is seeking long-term value rather than focusing solely on quick profits. A smart investment strategy is patience. Don't let short-term market fluctuations make you waver. Successful financial people always have a clear plan and stick to a long-term strategy. Instead of focusing on every little fluctuation, they focus on what has long-term value. There will certainly be times when you feel confused or are tempted by offers of quick investments, but if you stay committed to your strategy, success will come. The important thing is that before investing in anything, you need to understand that investing is not a form of gambling. It's a strategic game. You need to master the fundamentals of investing, have a strong knowledge of financial tools, and continuously learn to improve your investment skills. Start by learning about different types of investments and building an investment strategy that aligns with your financial goals. Don't be afraid to start with small steps, because over time, with patience and the right strategy, you'll find yourself on the right path to building a solid financial foundation. Lesson 6. Networking and connections. In the journey of building wealth, one crucial factor that many people overlook is networking and connections. You can have all the knowledge and skills, but if you don't know how to connect with the right people, you'll miss out on many important opportunities. Networking is not just about knowing a lot of people, but more importantly, it's about creating valuable relationships that help you grow and move forward. One common mistake many people make is thinking that work and financial success are only about working hard on their own. They don't realize that successful people don't achieve that success alone. They build relationships, seek out people who can guide them, share knowledge, and open up new opportunities. A strong network is the key to accessing opportunities that you cannot create by yourself. The secret to successful networking is not only receiving but also giving. Successful people don't just seek benefits for themselves but are proactive in helping others. They know that when they help others grow, new opportunities will come their way. Networking is not just about gaining profits. It's an ecosystem that helps everyone grow together. To build an effective network, you need to be proactive. This doesn't mean you have to meet hundreds of people every day, but rather you need to select individuals who share the same goals, vision, and values as you. These people will help you expand opportunities and even lead you to bigger financial prospects. Remember, networking is an essential tool on your financial journey. When you know how to build the right relationships and create valuable connections, you won't just see financial opportunities, but you will also realize that support from those around you will help you overcome any challenges. Never underestimate the power of the right relationship. In the financial world, the connections you build today can be the foundation for your future success. So always remember, building relationships is an indispensable part of achieving financial freedom. Lesson 7. Flexibility and creativity. One of the key factors for achieving long-term financial success is flexibility and creativity. In this rapidly changing world, old strategies and methods sometimes no longer work. You can't just keep following outdated formulas. The market changes, trends shift, and if you aren't flexible, you will be left behind. Flexibility doesn't mean lacking consistency with your goals. It's the ability to adapt to new conditions without losing focus on your ultimate objective. If you keep clinging to outdated methods or ones that no longer fit the current situation, you won't be able to take advantage of new opportunities. Always be ready to change when necessary and view those changes as opportunities for further growth. Meanwhile, creativity is the factor that helps you find unique solutions to difficult problems. When you face challenges in building your finances, instead of just looking at the problem, think about creative ways to overcome it. Successful financial people often don't just follow conventional paths. They always find creative ways to solve problems and overcome challenges. Creativity can also help you create passive income streams or discover new investment opportunities that few people know about. Always seek opportunities from different angles, not just within your main line of work. You can start with small ideas, but if you know how to leverage and develop them, you'll see that those ideas can bring substantial rewards. So how do you develop flexibility and creativity in finance? First, expand your perspective, and don't limit yourself to a single way of thinking. Explore new financial models, discover different investment methods, and experiment with new approaches that you haven't tried before. The important thing is that you must be open to change and creative in every situation. Remember, flexibility and creativity will help you not only overcome difficulties, but also lead you to new financial opportunities that you never thought possible. Lesson 8. Personal Finance Management. One of the key factors in building a solid financial foundation is personal finance management. You can make a lot of money, but if you don't know how to manage your finances, you can easily lose it all. Many of us make the mistake of thinking that simply earning more money is enough to have a stable financial life. However, this is not true. Good financial management is the deciding factor in whether you can retain and grow your wealth. To effectively manage your personal finances, the first step is to understand your income and expenses clearly. You need to have a detailed view of all your monthly income and expenses. This will help you identify unnecessary expenses, and from there you can cut or adjust them. A useful tool you can use is a personal budget. Creating a budget not only helps you track your spending, but also helps you achieve your long-term financial goals. One of the key principles in personal finance management is saving before spending. This means that whenever you receive income, you should first allocate a portion to savings and investment, instead of spending everything and then saving what's left. By doing this, you will always have a financial reserve to protect against risks and invest in future opportunities. Additionally, smart investing is also an important part of personal finance management. Saving alone is not always enough to help you achieve financial freedom. Investing in income-generating assets, such as stocks, real estate, or investment funds, will help your money grow and provide passive income. However, before investing, you need to have a clear plan and understand the associated risks. Lastly, persistence and discipline are key to successful personal finance management. You may not always see results immediately, but if you maintain good financial habits every day, you will see a significant difference over time. Start today by setting up a detailed budget and saving before spending. When you master your personal finances, you will not only protect your wealth, but also grow it in a sustainable and effective way. Lesson 9. The skill of learning and personal development. One of the most important factors in maintaining wealth and achieving sustainable financial growth is the skill of learning and personal development. In this fast-changing world, if you don't continue to learn and grow, you will easily fall behind. Successful people never stop learning. They understand that in order to achieve financial freedom, they must continuously enhance their knowledge, skills, and abilities. To achieve long-term financial success, you must be willing to learn from every situation. This includes not only learning from successes, but also from failures. Every time you face a setback, it's a valuable lesson. Successful financial people don't see failure as the end, but as an opportunity to improve and adjust their strategies. They always find ways to learn from their mistakes and keep moving forward. One of the most important skills you need to develop is the ability to search for and process information. In today's digital age, information is a priceless resource. Having the ability to find accurate information and process it effectively will help you make the right financial decisions. Invest in learning from experienced people, take online courses, read books, and listen to financial podcasts. Moreover, personal development isn't just about learning finance. To succeed in any field, you need to develop soft skills like communication, leadership, negotiation, and time management. These skills will help you build effective relationships, manage tasks, and overcome challenges in life. Remember, it's never too late to learn. No matter what stage of life you're at, there are always opportunities for you to improve and develop yourself. The act of continuously learning will open new doors, helping you access financial opportunities and success you never thought possible. So, start today. Investing in learning every day will not only make you better at your job, but will also help you become someone with a true wealth-building mindset. Lesson 10. Take action immediately. In the journey of building wealth, there is one crucial thing that many people overlook: taking immediate action. You can have all the plans, strategies, and clear goals, but if you don't start taking action, all of those are just theories. Action is the determining factor for success, and it's not just the first step, but a continuous process. Remember, time is the most valuable asset you have. Don't let hesitation or worrying about whether everything will be perfect stop you from acting. Most financially successful people started with small steps, but they started immediately. What's important isn't being perfect from the start, but having the determination to take action. A big mistake many people make is thinking they need to have all the information before acting. They keep researching, reading more books, taking courses, but never actually begin. In reality, action is the best way to learn and improve. When you start, you will make mistakes, but each mistake is a valuable lesson. Every wrong step will help you adjust and get closer to your goal. Taking immediate action doesn't mean rushing into everything without thinking. You still need a plan, but that plan should not be an excuse to procrastinate. Start today with what you have, with what you know. Develop habits of taking action every day. Even if it's a small step, with persistence, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve in a short time. So, don't wait for tomorrow. Don't let when I have enough money or when I have enough knowledge become reasons to avoid acting. Start now. Every day you delay is a day you let an opportunity slip by. Take action immediately, because success only comes when you start. So now you have golden lessons to help change your financial mindset. From developing a wealth mindset to taking immediate action, each of these lessons can help transform your financial life. But all of this only truly matters when you apply them in real life. If you found these lessons helpful, don't forget to like and share this video with others who you think could benefit from them. Leave a question or share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story and discuss together. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, where I'll continue to share financial tips, investment strategies, and advice to help you develop yourself every day. The financial journey is never a solo race, and I want to walk this path with you. Thank you for watching, and remember, financial success starts with you.